Here's my project today. Gonna be swapping out the driver's side mirror on my 2014 Silverado with the new mirror. Now I know that you have to pop out this little panel, pop this off for I think 3 or 4 more screws under there. Then there's 2 more on the bottom of the door. So I'll pop those off first and show you guys. So I popped these little panels off right here in the corner. There's a little tab. As you can see, a little tab. You just put your little flathead in there and just pop it right off. Pops out very easily. So as you can see, there's 1, then 2 right there. Now I'm gonna pop this panel off and I'll show you guys. So this panel popped off pretty easily. Just make sure you pull at the bottom because all the tabs are at the top and you don't want to break those. So right here you want to unscrew 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. Then that will be all of the screws you need to get out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I'm almost 100% that they're 7mm. So everything came out super easy right there. I'm sorry, this is just part of this little piece right here. So it's those 3 right here and the 2 on the bottom of the door. And what I used is just a ratchet with a extender and the 7mm. So that's all you need for that. And now taking off the inside, they said to start from the inside first, then work all the way around until you get to the top right here and you want to pull it up. But so that's it so far. Now I'll start taking the panel off. So this is about the same pressure I used. I can't even do it with just one hand, but I got it all worked off from the bottom here. Now I'm just worked up to the top, and but I'll need 2 hands to do this. But that's basically all the pressure I'm using. You don't need much to pop it off. And the top here, instead of pulling out, just try to pop each little clamp on the top here. I think there's 5 of them. So as I was trying to get the door off, there was 1 more hidden way back there. So what I had to do, since my extender wasn't that long, I used my extender with my vice grips, and I was able to get it turned off or torqued until I could get the rest of it, which is actually pretty easy. Now I just pulled the lock. The lock actually slid down here, so you just want to put it in place here. Then this clip was right here for the door handle, so you just push down on this, then just slide it out of place, then just pull up from the little hole right there. Now I'm working on getting this little clip out, but I'll need both hands for that. Now to take the trim off for this vinyl all around the outside, to take the screws out for the mirror, you have to pop these little tabs right. There's one right here, and the second is right here. They come out fairly easy. And now you can just start working all the way around. Easy day. Alright, so now that everything is disconnected from the door, this right here was actually the hardest part, disconnecting the old mirror harness from the harness that it goes into. I went back to a YouTube video and no one showed anything how to do it, so I ended up just using brute force just to disconnect them. I mean, there's no connector or anything holding them together, you just have to pull pretty tight. Then I went and got a 10mm socket for these little nuts right here, 3 that are holding on the mirror. So I will take those off, then we'll get rolling on the new mirror. So get the old mirror disconnected. It's super easy to pull out once you get off all the nuts and everything, then put the new mirror back on. So everything all back on. Now it's just time to put everything back on. I'm just getting done putting the window trim on, and you'll see when you actually put it on that it's supposed to go behind the white paint. You'll see it because it was loose at first. I don't know why it was loose. Then I realized that it was supposed to be behind and it'll snap right in place. So the panel came on pretty easy. Make sure you put the lock back in correctly and everything all lined up. Still have to put all the bolts in, but it's progress so far. Almost there. She's all back on. Everything all screwed in. Once you snap in this initially, everything is pretty much in place. I started at the bottom, made sure those are in place, then just worked my way up, and everything seemed to fit almost perfect. And now I have a almost brand new mirror, so I'm happy with that. So if you have any more questions or comments, just message the video or myself and I'll get back to you. Subscribe, because I'm always doing little projects. Well, thanks for watching. Bye.